Today I'm going to show you how I made this faux potted plant with preserved dirt. I'm upset because I didn't realize I wasn't recording when I started this project, so I will give a quick reenactment and run down everything I did at the beginning, and then you will be able to see real-time crafting. First, I took a plastic plant pot that I got from the Dollar Tree and traced the top of it on a piece of black cardstock that I also got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm sorry, but you can't really make out the lines that I drew on camera. And then I drew a smaller circle in the middle of the bigger circle that we just traced. And you will be able to see everything a lot better in the next clip. And then I cut out the larger circle that we traced slightly towards the inside of the line that we drew, so that way it's smaller and it will fit snug when we put everything together. And then the smaller circle that we drew, I cut that out directly on the line. Next, I filled the bottom of the pot with rocks to the line that's at the bottom. There's a little bit of a lip, so I wanted to kind of fill that in. And I put hot glue in the bottom before pouring the rocks, so then they wouldn't move around as much. And then I took 4 pieces of round styrofoam craft foam and cut small holes in them and stacked them up inside of the pot, but I'll show you all of that in the next clip. Now here's the clip of everything put together, and I will show you what I did next, and it will tie the first steps in so that it all makes sense. Now here I have 9 bunches of fake onion grass plant that I got from the Dollar Tree. And here is the plant pot all put together. This is one of the pieces of round craft foam that I used, and I cut small holes in the center that gradually got bigger to help hold the plant in place. And these were all stacked and glued on top of each other, with the smallest hole at the bottom gradually getting bigger to the biggest hole. And then I placed the black piece of cardstock that we cut on top. Now we are about to jump into real-time crafting. Next, I took a plastic bowl and I poured potting soil into the bowl, and I mixed it with Elmer's school glue to create a little bit of a dirt paste. And honestly, this really brought back memories of being a kid in school and making a project. It was really nostalgic. It brought out the big kid in me. But doing this will basically preserve the dirt so that it won't move and won't make a mess, and it will look like real dirt or potting soil on top. Once it had a really thick and chunky consistency, I used a craft stick to place it on the black poster board. And after that, I let it sit overnight to completely dry. Now you can see the dirt is completely dry and will not go anywhere. And then I placed the onion grass plant in the holes and situated it to fill in all of the gaps. And then I hot glued sections of the grass to the sides where it met the dirt, and this will ensure that it stays in place. And then I noticed that it was still just a little gappy, so I added some leftover dark rocks to help fill in the gaps. And this worked out great because it added texture and dimension, as well as help hold up some of the flyaway pieces of grass. And there you have it, a pretty faux or fake potted plant that looks like you got it out of Home Goods or at home. Please let me know what you guys think, and I hope that you give this a try, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to look me up on Instagram. Bye!